Hi everybody, Hannah here. Welcome back to my channel for another video, and today's video is this little man's 3-month update. What on earth, guys? I cannot believe that it's been 3 months since he was born. Seriously, it feels like I blinked. If you are new, a bit of background. Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm a stay-at-home mum to 5 children, 4 girls, and this little handsome fella right here. As with all of my updates, I will talk about sleeping, eating, and then general development and milestones. So with all of that said, let's just jump straight in to this, talking about this little man. Sleeping wise, he sometimes sleeps really well, sometimes not so well. He normally has 1 sleep during the day as a big 3-4 hour sleep nap chunk. Or he'll have little cat naps throughout the day, here and there, as suits him. Won't you? However, when it comes to sleeping in regards to nighttime, I actually couldn't fault him. He has started going down about 8 o'clock. He will have a proper last feed, and then he will sleep till lately he wakes up between 12 and 1 for a feed, and then he'll wake up about 4:30 to 5 o'clock for another feed, which at that point I then stay awake after I've fed him. So 2 times in the night, and as if I go to bed about between 9 and 10, then I can normally get a decent chunk of sleep as well. Feeding wise, he is still exclusively breastfed. He has had some days where he's been bottle fed, but it hasn't been formula. He has had bottles with my milk that I have stored up in the freezer and that I have saved and all of this. He doesn't necessarily like taking a bottle, and he does play up with it, but he will still drink it and things like this, which is absolutely brilliant, and it has been amazing on some days so that mummy can do other jobs and yet other people can feed you, and then they can have fun feeding you as well, can't they? Yes, exactly. Yes, they can. He has a feed normally throughout the day. He can last about, I want to say, between 2 to 3 hours is his normal gap that he will go between feeds as well. General development wise, he is absolutely perfect, or at least I think he's perfect, but I'm biased. So he is babbling away. Let's get you up a bit. He is babbling away most of the time, something fierce. However, today he's apparently being just really quiet, aren't you? He smiles and will give you smiles and tries to giggle, and it is just, yeah, when he's in a good mood, he is in a very, very good mood, and you will see it, and he will quite happily just brighten up your day. When he's in a bad mood, you know that as well, because he just, every time you go to put him down or you shift when you're holding him, he will scream, and he just, yeah, very much like your sisters. You like it your way, don't you? Yes. He is trying to pull himself up sometimes when we'll have him, like, we'll be sat down with our knees up and he's lying against our knees and things, and we'll be holding his hands, and he does sometimes look as if he's trying to pull himself up and things like that, and it is just, I find that really scary. And I'm just like, nah, because it just means he's growing up so fast. He does have a little bald patch, finally. I say finally, people were wondering if it was going to happen. He's got this little bald strip, bless him, on the back of his head, where obviously you've been going left to right with your head, haven't you? Yes. Last time I got him weighed, which was about a few days ago, so it's not actually on 3 months, but it wasn't that long ago. He weighs 13 pounds 2 ounces, which is amazing in regards to it. He still fits into 0 to 3 clothes. However, with certain brands, he is now going up to 3 to 6 months clothes, which again is just scary, and yeah. One last thing with his development is that he is teething. That is one thing that we can say. He is, bless him, he is teething, and it is being very apparent with how much he drools and with how much he will be numbing on his fist something fierce. So I have gone and bought him a little silicone munchy kind of mitten, and he absolutely does love that. He will nom on that something fierce. As well as I have gone and got a new stash of my teething drops as well, which I absolutely love. I don't think there is anything else to say in regards to general development, but I feel like I'm forgetting something as well. So, knowing me, I probably am forgetting something. Oh, cough, cough. Yeah, yeah. How I am doing 3 months postpartum is, I actually feel amazing. I really, really do. However, I do still have my down days, and my emotions and my hormones are still an absolute roller coaster, as there are days where I feel so productive and I feel brilliant and I can get everything done and all of this, but then there are other days where I'm so irritable and I just easily snap, and I'm just not necessarily depressed, as I think that does feel different, but I just feel really small and within myself, and I don't really want to do much, and not much really gets done, and things like that. So yeah, emotions have been a little bit of a roller coaster, but other than that, I have been good. Physically wise, I am really good, and like my body is back to, well, a post-baby body. So I'm actually going to show what my tummy is like now, as I am actually quite proud of my stomach. Here is what my stomach looks like 3 months postpartum, 5 kids later. My mum's shelf that hangs over, and all of my lovely, amazing stretch marks that I have learnt to love over the years. I've come to love them. I have to. And they're still looking like I could be pregnant in some clothes, so I try and avoid those. But yeah, and then tightening my muscles. I will admit I do this quite a bit, as in, again, some clothes I do feel a bit more confident when I then practice stretching my muscles, tightening my muscles even, and all of that. So that is what my postpartum stomach looks like. So yeah, that was how Azriel and myself are doing 3 months postpartum. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me. I would super appreciate it. If you are new, please consider hitting subscribe. We would love it if you stuck around. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will catch you next time. Bye.